Hey everyone, happy Wednesday. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Um, I wanted to hop on here, guys, and of course, I know the buzz right now. Everybody's talking about technology in general, how we really kind of had a pause point, right? Where there's upgrades or updates or whatever it is happening. And it really was kind of across the board. It was on Facebook, it was Instagram, it was YouTube, everywhere. There was a pause. And of course, that opens up the subject of, hey, for those of us that are old enough to remember, like all through my high school growing up, we didn't have cell phones. I actually did not even have a cell phone until I think my first cell phone was like 1993. Okay. And so we had a time obviously where we operated without that. And then social media, of course, I mean, there was MySpace, really came along. And I know for me, like Facebook, it took me a while. Like Facebook started, I think, in 2004, but I really didn't even set up account till maybe 2009, 2010, something like that. So, but I remember the very first was obviously MySpace, and everybody was connecting there. And then once Facebook came along, everybody jumped to Facebook, and you know I really wanted to talk to you about, are you shoring up your business? Lots of folks out there are in social media, online with their businesses. And are you also making use of the offline space? That is really, really instrumental. And I think sometimes people take for granted, they have a YouTube channel, they have their Facebook, they've got LinkedIn, they've got Instagram, and maybe they're doing a lot of business there. That's where they're, connecting. But the thing is you really want to have that even balance, guys, offline as well. You don't want to leave that out of the spectrum, because of course, if something's down for several hours, yes, a person can adjust and you go back on and you go back to your messages and da 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 da. But if there was a situation where, maybe things significantly changed, or the regulation or what have you changes in the online space, and you have to really make an adjustment. Are you already equipping your business to pair it with direct mail, for example, or texting, what have you, doing things offline? And you know what, guys, that's very, very powerful. Um, I just recently, I was talking about booking some cruises, and I know that our information is reviewed because all of a sudden in my mailbox, I had like something from Crystal Cruises, Viking River Cruises, Royal Caribbean. I mean, literally, they know what we're trending to, they know what we're talking about, in general. Our activities that we do in social media anyway is all used essentially to get advertising out, because they want to present to us what would be of interest. And those booklets are pretty. When they send those cruise booklets in the mail, it's like, hey, you've got something in your hand. And we still, to this day, guys, absolutely respond to what is in our hand. So, this is what I was going to emphasize to you. I actually have quite a few notebooks, okay, where because I'm in direct mail marketing in addition to what I'm doing online. I pair both of those avenues in advertising my businesses. And you know what? I have got names and addresses written, and what I've mailed out to them, the materials that I've mailed out to them. So I have got a written record, which I cannot emphasize enough. I think everybody needs to do that. Maybe some people say, yeah, I've got an email, whatever. if you are limited in terms of what you're going to be able to access technology wise, you want to have a written record of people, names and addresses of who you've sent the information to. And I think just having something offline and you're prepared and you have that, and as you're connecting with people, get their phone numbers as well. We never know. I mean, I know we're very, very used to technology, but we never know when that technology may be adjusted and we have to adjust with it. Okay. So it's always a good idea to, and you can even send, you can send little notes to people. You can stay in contact with them. People love to receive little notes in the mail. Okay. It's nice to receive something personal in the mail and keeping in touch with people. So, I wanted to really emphasize that. And if you found some value in this, please share this, and feel free to subscribe to my channel. I really enjoy giving you some tips and food for thought. And it's just wonderful to be in the online as well as offline industry. It's so awesome just to be able to, support other business owners and share ideas and just, come together. This is a community that I love. I'm so happy to be part of it. And it's great to just share my thoughts and things like that. And guys, just be prepared. You know, be prepared in old school ways. Don't leave those off of the table, because sometimes we never know when we need to make use of those. And I think really in any business that you're pursuing, whether it's wellness, whether it's skincare, digital products, what have you, keep a physical record of the folks that you are connecting with. And, I think it will benefit you. And if you at least have their mailing address, even if you're sending a postcard or whatever, and you can let them know on that particular postcard. I know on my mailer with my direct mail company that I have, we actually have our connection to our social media, avenues within our welcome kit, where they can connect with our groups. They know how to connect with us in various ways, and I think that's really, really important, to do that. So anyway, I hope this is one of the mailers right here. This is what we're doing, and our product is absolutely incredible. We have, and this is going to be up and coming too, and still is very much in need, is the fact that people, credit wise, there's lots of debt out there, since the last financial crisis. People, the country and personal debt and everything has actually been on the increase. And what we've done with the Mailbox solution is we're really helping people generate money. We've got our leads, obviously. We've got a phenomenal product where you can get information about a second social security number. And that is really, really powerful, because lots of folks are having to shore up their finances. They're having to work in another capacity if they've got a main job and they need to work a second job or third job, or maybe they're, making use of their YouTube channel and using that, in various ways. Maybe they're making things, recipes, what have you. People are actually making use of their YouTube channel in terms of using it as a resource or income generator. So, um, we it is really, really important, guys, that you get prepared. Don't just rely, obviously, on that job that you have. Make sure that you have multiple streams coming in. Okay, that's just responsible. It's just responsible so that you're prepared, in the event that something comes up and you're still able to manage your bills and able to pay your bills. So, um, and that's really what, with this mailer, the Magic Cash Solution. Okay, it's international, and with this flyer, we wanted to really kind of cover all bases, guys, in terms of creating your cash flow, in terms of having a total financial solution, for you, so that you are well prepared in the event that anything happens. You don't have the job, it's limited in your technology connection, what have you, that you can have your leads and your income, obviously, coming to the mailbox. And plus, you're presenting an amazing solution for people out there that they need. Many people need to, have their credit, adjusted or fixed or what have you as they get in challenging situations. Maybe someone becomes ill, what have you. Sometimes a person is not able to go to a physical job, but that does not mean that you cannot work and earn and still contribute in your family. In other words, it no longer means you're in 2019 just because you are laid off from a position that you typically do doesn't mean that you can't make use of other methods of earning, obviously, from home. And this has been powerful. My partner and I, Courtney, we just developed this in January. I have been in the direct mail industry for 2 years. Forbes magazine talks about it all the time, how direct mail marketing is very, very powerful. And lots of companies are making use of that. Lots of companies are doing that because they know that we respond. We are still very tactile and visual. We respond to anything that comes into our hands, and that we can physically see, and that's what's phenomenal about having something that you can present in the mailbox. So anyway, I hope you found some value with this, and feel free to subscribe, feel free to share this, and I look forward to doing the next video. Take care.